there, I'm Lexis. There's been lot of, a lot of, like drama going on in the fighting game community, specifically just in the Mortal Kombat fighting game community between like four different communities that I've noticed lately. And I'm just going to address some things and kind of give my story on the whole, I guess you could say, discrimination based upon sex and all the other things of that nature. Uh, Keep in mind, this is purely gonna be like my personal opinion, but so like one of the things that uh, is being accused of a person by the name of Fate is that they're anti-LGBT and that they're hateful and things of that nature. I disagree. I disagree. I don't think that they're hateful at all. Like, I don't even think that what they're saying is like discriminatory, because what does it mean to be like discriminate against somebody with their like sexuality and the things that they prefer to do with their life, like transgenderism and stuff like that? I mean, you know. So what does it actually like mean for things like that? The only thing that I can do is like give you a personal story of mine, for lack of a better word, as to what discrimination really is. Just because somebody tells you, for example, in just because somebody tells you that, like, for example, the street preacher yells at you down the road and says something like, "You're going to hell," God's very angry with you and all this. I don't want to really touch on religion, but I'm just using this as an example. I wouldn't say that that's discrimination. That's just somebody having a differing opinion other than, like, you, for example. Discrimination actually would be something like what I went through, because I've been, like, fired from several different jobs. When I lived in North Carolina, for example, I worked for a company cleaning, and all I did was clean a extremely huge warehouse, okay? And me and this person didn't quite get along. We had our differences and whatnot, but I mean, I was very nice to the person. I didn't care what the person thought of me or what they thought of my lifestyle and the things that I have chosen to do with my life, but I was very kind to the person. I wasn't mean. I wasn't like, "Oh my God, you're disgusting human being because you disagree with me," and all this other. No, I wasn't like that. I was very nice. I even bought them, lunches and stuff like that, because they complained back in the day about how they couldn't afford to do this, they couldn't afford to do that, and I felt bad for them, so I bought them lunch and stuff like that. I mean, I was just a very kind human being to human being kind of thing, just very nice to the person. So, like, this person, I guess, I don't know, disagreed with the fact that at the time I had a boyfriend and I was dating somebody that was a guy that just so happened to be on first shift, because I was on third shift, the night crew kind of shit. And this was back, like I said, this is back when I lived in North Carolina. And I was dating somebody that was a part of, like, first shift, and how I actually got the job was through the person that I just happened to be dating. They're like, "Well, I mean, I work for this company, you should go and, apply for it. So because you need a job and stuff." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not?" So I applied for the job. I ended up getting the job. I worked there for about, I want to say about a year and a half, maybe even close to 2 years. And I ended up getting fired from that job because of, quote, sexual harassment. Even though I didn't do anything. I mean, I tried my best to, watch my P's and Q's and whatnot. Long story short, so this person gets me fired. They said I had 39 out of 42 supervisors saying that, "Hey, you sexually harassed them. You said something you shouldn't have," and just made up a whole bunch of crap. This has happened to me multiple times in my life. So this person decides to follow me to my other job. They were so obsessed over, little old me that they decided, well, I'm going to follow this person to this. And that's what happens when you live in a small town. I lived in a small town at that point. And this person followed me to my other job. And I was working for Walmart at the time. I was working for, selling the cell phones at Walmart. And this person followed me there. Like, I don't know. It's like, I guess somebody had seen me working there, told the person that I used to work with that, hey, this person works there, and whatnot. And this person follows me to 7 other jobs. They follow me to 7 other jobs. Keep that in mind. 7 jobs. That's discrimination. That's hatred towards somebody. Not somebody telling you you're going to hell. I mean, when somebody actively follows you where you work and tries to get you fired from said job, that's discrimination. That's hatred. That's somebody looking at you saying, I can't stand this fucking person. I fucking hate them. I'm going to follow them. I got fired from Walmart. I got fired from Domino's. I got fired from Papa John's. I got fired from Pizza Hut. I got fired from I can't remember the other company. It was a local restaurant at the time. Anyway, but I got fired from all of these different places because this person followed me around to every single fucking job that I had. Every job. And got me fired from it. I even got fired from my recent job because they didn't like the fact that I was transgendered and that I was trying to help somebody else that just so happened to be, a young individual that was being bullied for being gay. And they were actively being bullied for being gay. And that's basically what I got fired for, because it's like, they thought that I was trying to do things, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to help the kid, because, it's like, hey, I don't know, real discrimination is different from somebody on the internet telling you, I disagree with you and your lifestyle. It's totally fine for somebody to disagree with somebody else's life choices. And, I mean, you can argue whatever you want about that, and about it being a choice or not being a choice. I'm not gonna fucking go into that, because I don't care. It just doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna live my life regardless of what anybody else thinks of me. But real discrimination is somebody that's actively trying to ruin your life. People on the internet, people let other people dictate to them so much that they let it affect their daily lives. So some guy on the internet told you in a YouTube video that what you are doing and how you live your life goes against my religion or whatever fucking principle or value that person has. So fucking what? Why does it matter so much to you that somebody else, why is it important? It shouldn't matter. You especially if you live in America, you've got the ability to live your life the way you want to live your life. Some random person on the internet, that's not, I'm sorry, but that is not fucking discrimination of any kind. It's just not. That's just somebody with an opinion on the internet, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all fucking stink. I just don't understand how people can get so upset over stupid shit that other people said on the internet. One of the other things is that this said individual that they made the video about, Fate, is anti-gay. Well, never said anything to me. I've never heard anybody disrespect me, or say anything to me about it, because it's I don't, and even if they did, I wouldn't care, because I just don't give a shit. I don't care what other people think of me, and I don't let other people's opinions on the internet dictate to me. I understand the things that some said, and I disagree with a lot of what's said about things, but I just, it's not real discrimination. It's just not. That's real discrimination when somebody's trying to actively destroy your life because they disagree with you and the choices that you have made in life. That's real discrimination. Not the stuff that you're claiming. Like, I'm sorry, but just because somebody told you that you're going to hell doesn't mean that that they're discriminating against you. That's, I mean, I disagree with it. I honest to God disagree with it, but that doesn't mean that you know, they're discriminating against you or they're trying to ruin you and your life. Like, that's like, I don't know. It just makes zero sense. Other things is like, I don't understand why people find other people's internet opinions so important. Like, if you agreed with what this person was saying in certain aspects and then now you don't, like, I don't know. I find that a little hypocritical because in your video you talk about going to church and things of that nature, but you've got a problem with somebody else on the internet telling you that you're going to hell, but you go to church. That makes absolutely zero sense to me. I mean, if you go to church and your preacher is telling you in church that, you know, oh, you're going to hell, like, that's hypocritical, in my opinion. That is hypocritical, because it's like, you're going to sit there and yell at somebody on the internet, but you still go to church where they're going to tell you that you're going to hell anyway? That makes zero sense. I mean, I don't understand how somebody can sit there and claim to be upset about something. This sounds like a bunch of internet trolling. Like, this sounds like a bunch of internet drama where people are accusing people of being anti-Semitic and all these natures without any proof. Like, there's no proof. It's just, it's he said, she said. This is what this is. This is he said, she said stuff, and it's all fucking silly to me. Like, at the end of the day, go and live your life. Don't let these things fucking bother you. If it's that important, then why don't you contact the person? Why don't you contact and say, hey, I don't appreciate you saying this. You know, this is not how I am. This is not how, you know, they are. You know, this is not how I live my life. I'm different. I do that every day. Like, it's an inner fucking battle, because it's an inner battle, because I struggle every day with it, trying to explain to people, like, I'm not gonna fucking freak the fuck out and say this about this person or this about that person. Like, I'm not gonna freak out and say that stuff, because, you know, the quote-unquote community that I'm a part of says a lot of things that I disagree with. I just don't open my mouth about it, because it's like, I'm not gonna let it affect my personal life. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's just completely and totally irrelevant. Like, I'm not going to let somebody else on the internet judge and dictate to me what my life should and should not be. I don't care if people of other religions tell me I'm going to hell. I don't care. That's not going to affect me. I mean, people are going to do what people are going to do. I don't care. I don't know. Just, it seems hypocritical to a certain degree to go to church and then complain about somebody else on the internet telling you you're going to. I'm not even going to address, like, all the conspiracy theories and all that stuff. I'm not even going to address that. I just wanted to address what it means to discriminate against somebody, because I have actively been discriminated against in my life multiple times. And, you know, it hurts when other people are going to just actively hate you. As I said, the woman that I worked with got me fired from 7 different jobs when I was living in North Carolina. 7 different jobs. And it's not something that I did wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. You know? But people that actively want to discriminate, like, you're worried about somebody else's opinion on the internet rather than worrying about the people that are trying to actively harm other people. Like, the whole anti-Semitic thing, like, I actively have somebody. I've worked with people that are very anti-Semitic people. They're disgusting people. They're disgusting. One of the people that I used to work with straight up said that people like me and my current boyfriend at the time should be taken out back and shot. Like, that's disgusting. That's what's disgusting, is that people actively want to fucking kill you because of how you've chosen to be in your life, or the things that you've chosen to do in your life, like the love life that you have and all the other things like that. It's like, that's actively disgusting. People are going to sit there and say, well, I think people like you should be taken out back and shot. That's disgusting. That's what's fucking nasty right there. That's discrimination right there, because they're actively hating on you based upon a life choice that you've made. Like, I don't know. It just makes no sense, and it just seems like senseless fucking drama to me. I'd say let it go by the wayside. Live your life. Do what you want to do. There's no point in it. There's no point in fighting against somebody that, disagrees with you. Like, just understand the difference between a disagreement and active discrimination against somebody. Just because somebody disagrees with you in your opinion on something doesn't mean that they're trying to fucking kill you, or that they're gonna fucking do things to actively discriminate against you. Like, it's all senseless nonsense. That's all it is. Anyway, the main thing that I just wanted to make sure that people understood is what real discrimination looks like. What real discrimination, simply put, looks like is somebody that's actively trying to pass a law or legislation against you because they disagree with you and your lifestyle. Somebody that's actively trying to get you fired from your job because of something that you may have said or done, or because of a lifestyle choice that you make. Somebody that really believes, truly, in the back of their mind, that you deserve to be taken out back and shot, like the one coworker that I had. Because that's what the dude actively believed. Like, he thought all gay people, all transgender people don't deserve to live, that we all deserve to be taken out back and shot. That's what this person said. Like, the guy that I used to work with, that's what he fucking said. It's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's discrimination. That's pure hatred right there. Somebody disagreeing with you and telling you, oh, you're going to hell. That's not discrimination. That's not. It's not. I'm sorry, but it's not. Feel free to disagree with me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I don't know. To me, it just makes no sense how somebody can get so upset over a person's opinion on the internet. People in today's day and age are just... I don't understand it. I never will understand it. Anyway, this has been Lexis. Y'all have fun.